Hi, welcome back. Jeff here again from Red Hot Metal, the home of cutting edge products. And today we're going to talk about jacks. So the first thing you do is grab your jacks, and what you want to do is clean the residue in the old wax. And before we get there, I'm going to tell you what I've got here that I'm going to work with. We've got a Scotch-Brite pad for cleaning, and then some Johnson's floor paste wax, and then this is a regular beeswax that we use during blowing, but we won't be using that today. We're going to clean these as if we're going to set them aside till maybe next week, our next blow slot or what have you. So to start with, we'll warm up the blades with a fluffy torch, one of my favorite tools. You get them nice and toasty, and then get some clean old newspaper, and you can get that old wax off the blades. Be careful not to burn yourself. I could just feel the blade just then. And then once you've finished that, before you hit it with the Scotch-Brite pad, be sure to let them cool off so you don't melt the Scotch-Brite onto the blades. So we're going to take a little break and let them cool down, and then we'll go to the next phase. Now these are nice and cool, ready to go, so we'll have at it with the Scotch-Brite pad. And you just want to scrub these things, just lay into them to get all of that, any leftover residue that's on there. And then you can also hit the handles in order to get any rust that's maybe accumulated over time, and just generally give them a once over with the Scotch-Brite pad. Now if we were going to use them, we'd heat them up again and give them a fresh coat of beeswax for the blades. But since we're just going to put them away for our next blow slot, we just use this Johnson's paste wax, and we do this with all of our jacks in the shop before we ship them out, and we just give them a full coat of paste wax all over, and it just helps inhibit any rusting that might happen if they're sitting around and not being used. So once you get a nice coat of paste wax on here, these are ready to go into the tool wrap, or in this case, the jack wrap. So here's your waxed jacks into the wrap, and if you've already cleaned your other tools and they're in a tool wrap, that'll fit right in here, and there you go. So stay tuned for the next one. If you have any comments, leave them on Facebook or Instagram, or at the bottom of the YouTube video. Thanks again.